All right. Happy Sunday. We got the recording started and go ahead. The lines are continuing to fill up, but announce it to your team. They do not want to miss this. This will be up for recording on RX Nation, MOA Challenge, and on my YouTube channel. We have a special guest tonight that has the fastest growing team in North America. If you want to hear about what they're doing, you need to be planted right here with your team. So we're excited to hear from Miss Amy Summers tonight. And I want to tell you, in the chats, let's work up the chats right now. Let's talk about it. How many of you, I've been saying this, but how many of you can feel the energy right now going on all across this company? How many of you can feel it? How many of you's plugged? I know you're plugged in. You wouldn't be here tonight. The energy is unbelievable. And you're the reason. You're absolutely the reason the energy is the way it is in this company. It's because of you. It's because of people like you on your team that is making this happen. But you're also stepping out. And I want to congratulate you for that. You know, you're stepping out. Some of you's doing some things right now that's very uncomfortable for you. I know that. I see it. Like Kelly Brown, I see you like doing a video on Facebook. I know that's uncomfortable. I see some of you getting TikTok accounts. I know that's uncomfortable. I see some of you that's upping your game on Instagram, or you're running your own Zooms, or you're doing your own one-on-ones on Zooms, or you're doing your own, experience parties. Congratulations. That's how you become an elite in this industry, is by stepping out, challenging your limits, not limiting your challenges. And I also want to applaud you because you're working together as a team, as a unit. You know what? It's not about my line of sponsorship or your line, or what company did you come in on? Was it this company or that organization? It's let's go build the biggest building in this industry and do it by being ethical and honest and all about teamwork, right? Isn't that neat to have that feeling? And so I just want to applaud you. I want to give you a big shout out right now. Come on, clap it up. Clap it up. You got to get in. You got to get with me tonight now, okay? So here's the thing. It's because of you. I want you to understand that. But I want to tell you, in the month of November, I'm beside myself excited, because in the month of November, we've got two major events coming on. Right now, like enrollments are going through the roof. Like people are joining every day across the world. Like this company's growing. The stocks are growing. Like everything's lining up. Everything's lining up. And in November, we have two big events. While you're growing your business, while you're getting the piece of the pie you want, you're in the industry, you're in the right company at the right time. And then we got these two events coming in together in the month of November. If I could go across the board, I'm looking at Dave Vance right now, but Dave's been in the industry a long time. Like most people take off the month of November and December. I'm just being honest. Most people that are kind of, they're tourists in our industry, they take off in the month of November. They eat turkey, they experience Christmas, and that's great. That's all good things. But most people take off. But the elite, the leaders, the people that make the most income in our industry, they don't take off in the month of November. They plug in and they know it's a setup for their next year. What we're going to do in November, let me tell you, is absolutely going to exponentially grow your business. And here's the thing, the first event coming up, not actually the first event, but one event coming up is our Destin event coming up November the 20th and 21st. I'm going to put out some information, but the enrollments for this event is going through the roof. We've almost exceeded, well, we have right at exceeded our capacity for this event. So guess what? Todd Rowland, you're going to have to find somewhere. So here we go. This event has filled up almost to capacity. It will be over capacity by tonight. Anthony, I know Anthony will. We're going to put this up on MOA Challenge and on RX Nation. All you have to do is go register for this. Don't register to come, okay? The registration is free. The only thing you need for this event is $20, okay? And that's on Saturday night. Can't make it much cheaper than a $20 bill. That's going to pay for everything. On Saturday night, we've got just an amazing cocktail party for you, music, entertainment, the whole works on Saturday night for this event. But what you're going to get Friday and Saturday, it's a setup for your 2021 explosion that you're going to have, okay? So here's what I challenge you to do tonight. If you're not registered for this destined event, like we need you to push this week, you and your team, to finalize registration for this event so that we can book everything that needs to be booked, because registration has went through the roof. You would not believe the amount of people inside of this company that's coming to Destin, Florida in November. It's crazy. In November, the dang week before Thanksgiving. I mean, people are coming, people are fired up, and you just wait and see all the names that come out of this event in 2021 that create exponential growth, leadership inside of their team. It's going to be unbelievable. And here's the thing. We're going to have transformation. We got videos lined up. We're going to have you shooting videos. We're going to create a lot from this event. So if you want to be a part of that, then this is one of those kind of just get there, like find a way. It's going to be a setup for your 2021. I promise that. And then on the 19th, we've got a mastermind session for all of our people that are averaging $4,000 a month or more. We got a mastermind session on the 19th on that Thursday. And Anthony Moreland will put his phone number on there. You can register for the mastermind session through Anthony. Again, that's $4,000 a month, $1,000 a week or better for that event. The whole weekend is going to be amazing. I promise you that. So don't just this whole weekend. So can't say enough. I mean, enrollments are through the roof. And then November the 11th through the 17th, you are crushing this 7-day recruiting challenge, crushing it. Congratulations to you for both. Can you imagine? We go to this 7-day recruiting challenge, November the 11th through the 17th, where everybody's going to enroll 5 new reps during that 7-day period with the information that's given. You're going to enroll 5 new recruits to your business, each one of us that week. And then we're going to turn around and go to this Destin event in the month of November. You're talking about setting up your next year. This is unbelievable. So here's the thing. November the 11th through the 17th, 7 days, going to be 90-minute segments each day, and an assignment given geared around one thing, and that's you enrolling 5 new people to your business that week. We're all going to do it together. We're going to do it together. Go ahead and set your mind for that. That's what's happening that week. That's 7-day recruiting challenge. I want to show you real quick how to register for that, okay? Anthony's going to put it up here. Here's the thing. All you have to do, we've created a page, not a group, but we've created a page. Uh-oh. I love it. We've created not a group, but a page called Team Undeniable. Just like you're searching for Brent Palmer, you search for Team Undeniable, you like the page, and then you send a message to the page and you type in all in, ALL space IN. Don't do anything else, please. Just type in all in, ALL space IN. Betty the bot will come on and give you all the steps you need to register for this 7-day recruiting challenge. And guess what? It's free. It is absolutely free. It's a 7-day recruiting challenge that is free to you, but it's not free. We're going to all enroll 5 new to our team because of this challenge. Can you even fathom the growth that's going to happen? And then we're going to the Destin event. We're coming out of that event. If you're chatting in the chats, can you say the word explosion? I'm talking about explosion because of these 2 things coming up in the month of November. Going to be amazing. Going to be amazing. So I want to kick this thing off and turn it over. Okay. So I want to kick it off tonight as we move forward. We're all about transformations, right? How many of you love transformations in this company? Well, I'm about to give you 2 amazing transformations inside of this company. Chris and Alina Fitzgerald from the great state of Louisiana. I want you to look at this right here, and I want to set the stage that back in August, we had a conversation. You don't think that timing's everything? There was a reach out, and they can tell you about how it all happened. But bottom line is they showed up to a destination event in Arkansas, in Batesville, Arkansas, that we had, and they left there changed. They left there saying, we're going all in. Looky there. Alina, 25 pounds down since August. And Chris, 40 pounds down since August. Amazing. And they're right here. Not only are they here, but they just left their son's baseball tournament where they won the championship, and their son Austin pitched in the championship game and was the clutch pitcher. Congratulations, Austin. Big shout out to you. Great job. I'm going to turn it over, and I just want you to hear just a second from them on their transformation. So, Chris, Alina, are you with me?
Yes, sir. Here.
Awesome. I can see you. I can hear you. So tell us about it. What's going on in your world, man, with the transformation?
Oh my God, it's absolutely phenomenal. You know, and I'll say this: everything that you said so far is true. And my God, you've been such a blessing. You and Andrew have been such a blessing to Alina and I, and helped us. When I called you and said, hey, look, I really need to do something different. I want to make this work. I've been watching things happen. I could see the buzz going on. And you told me, okay, there's an event in Arkansas, make it there and we'll talk. I never knew. And I told Alina, I said, if I have to go down there and sleep in the truck, I'll do it. And she said, well, no, I'll go with you. But she kind of was hesitant. So we got down there, and after we met everybody and saw all the things that are happening inside the company, we left there, like you said, we left there changed people. And we got home, we ordered some products, which, you know, we didn't have any, and we ordered some products, and by God, it was everything that they said would happen happened. And you know, we made sure that the drops didn't stay in the jar, in the bottle, and we worked the program is all we did. Just it's very simple. And I was doing minimal exercise, and Alina was doing none. I was exercising maybe twice a week, but the pounds just started falling off, and it's just been phenomenal. And we posted our transformations, and just people are responding, and it's just been, and also the stocks have been jumping through the roof. So you know, and I was following that because I wanted to make sure that this was all, it just seemed too good to be true. But when the stock started going through the roof, I just in Louisiana we call that a clue.
Well,
so anyway, I don't want to take up all the whole time. I know Alina has some things to say, and I just thank you so much.
Absolutely. And Alina, take it over.
Yeah, so it's really funny because yes, I was hesitant. So when we went to Arkansas, it's like, wow, if these people can do this and we have the support, then Chris, I mean, absolutely we have to do this, because when COVID happened, obviously we lost the stream of income, myself, and that's really why we were really looking, was to replace an income. And he would pick at me, well, I mean, we can't really promote something, Alina, if we're not being a product of the product. And so we started it. Like you said, we were very faithful in the program, and he would really get upset with me because I was like, I'm not going to exercise. I'm not feeling it. I don't want to exercise. And I can truly say all I did was work the program, and the pounds just began to fall off. And then when we added at the second event, when we added the probiotics, that was life-changing for my transformation. And I'm just really excited about where we're going. And from my transformation alone, I can't keep up. I mean, now we're like 57 contacts in, and Andrea has been just phenomenal helping out. And so we're just really excited about where we're going.
Well, Alina, thank you so much. Thank you, Chris. And I know you are coming back home from your game. Look at this in the chats. Let them know this is amazing. I mean, 40 pounds down for Chris, 26 pounds down for Alina. And listen, if this is being a product of the product. So let me ask you this: if you need to shed a few pounds, do you have the drops? They don't work unless you empty the bottle, but they come with an approved food list. Like, get serious about this. In 60 days, they've done this since August. I think August the 10th they started. So here's the thing. Can you imagine you set your November up with these two events we've got up, and then you set your health and wellness on fire with Slenderize, the approved food list. The probiotics is doing some amazing things for Alina and Chris. So hopefully you got your probiotics. And the bottom line is just get after it. Create that transformation. Like, if you felt unmotivated, then make that choice tonight. There's no better time tonight than to just hit the reset. Now, my reset might be a little different. Everybody see my reset? Just so you know. Oh, anyway, yeah. Here's the thing. I'm having fun. I'm sorry. Somebody sent that to me one time. So, but the bottom line is just make the choice. Make the choice. Make the change. Say yes. Announce it to the world, and then figure it out. Figure it out. We have the best products that you can put in your body. Start putting them in and creating those transformations for yourself. Listen, Chris, Alina, awesome job. And I want to show you this as I end. Anthony Moreland. A little picture of the championship ring. There you go. People always says in this industry, know the color of the carpet. That's Austin's championship ring tonight from Chris and Alina. Thank you so much. Thanks, Anthony, for that. It's all about relationship. It's all about family. It's all about knowing your people, right? And we can all go to the top together. So saying that, almost a decade ago, I started working with her family. I know her kids. It's just been amazing. And she's an amazing leader. How many of you would you agree that Andrea Rosser is an amazing leader for our company, an amazing ambassador that just is out there supporting people, right? And it's phenomenal what she's created in this industry for her and her family. But here's the thing. It came with work, going all in, and staying consistent and persistent. So I'm going to turn this over tonight, but let me tell you, grab a pen and piece of paper, just like me, because you're about to listen to a lady that is growing the fastest team in North America. So pay close attention. Andrea Rosser, thanks for your leadership. Thanks for you being here. And I want to turn the call over to you.
Well, thank you, Coach. I'm so excited for tonight. I've been giddy all day. So congratulations to Alina and Chris. That was fun to watch your transformation and get those pictures. And I'm glad you shared what that ring was, because I had no idea, but super excited for tonight, because I've had the privilege of seeing Amy Summers speak twice now. And both times I was absolutely blown away. And there's just it's not surprising in any way, shape, or form to know that she's like rocking and rolling and has the fastest growing team, because it shows in everything that she does. So super excited to have her on here and that she's honoring us with her presence tonight. And so Amy, hopefully you can unmute yourself. But oh, awesome. You know what? I didn't share. Hold on. I screwed up. So I'm going to share this real quick as we bring you on here. But I stalked Amy on Facebook. I admit it. I texted her. I said, I stalked you on Facebook. Is it okay if I use this picture? But I didn't show you the other ones that I got too. So she's a rock star, and I love her personality, just from what I've seen. And I think these sum you up really well from what I've seen on the outside. But thank you so much for jumping on here tonight. And I was hoping you could just share with us, really just your background real quick as you get started.
Absolutely. Well, first of all, I want to shout out to the champions, Chris and Alina. I love those stories. And then I love, like, you like cinched it with the championship ring, like, hello, rock stars. And then seeing like 133 people on here, Andrea and Brent, like, what, like, you guys got the fastest team. Like, I am humbled, you guys. I am humbled to be on this Zoom tonight. I absolutely adore Andrea. I adore Brent Palmer, you guys. I have a thing for coaches. I'm just going to let you know. I mean, I love being coached. Like, I want to play football. I want to play basketball. Like, my kids are in every sport. If there's a sport, we're in it. And nothing, I think it's so great. I think we're all coaches in life, but some of my best coaches like made such strong impacts in my life, not just my coaches in sports, but, my coaches, in my careers and in my JOBs. And so I just love coaches and being motivated. So hopefully something I share with you tonight, I always tell people I just talk a lot because the more I talk, I truly believe they're like, dude, if this girl can do it, anybody can do this business. And you're going to get off of here and you're going to hit the ground running. You're like, okay, I can do it. So you guys, I'm just real, raw, and organic. So just get ready. Okay. So you never know what's going to come out of my mouth, but I will tell you this. I say a prayer every time before I speak in front of people, because I just give all the glory to God, and hopefully something is going to come out of my mouth that helps and inspires you. So that's just who I am right up front. If you're offended by that, I guess jump off right now. All right. So first of all, my name is Amy Summers. My husband, Sean, and I, we live here in Hays, Kansas. Okay. So it's a small farming community in Western Kansas. We live in a town where everybody knows everybody. We have 4 children, ages 19 to 9. And 8 years ago, I was introduced to this industry. Okay. And I'm going to try to keep this quick. I, at that time, was traveling in corporate sales. Okay. I was traveling 3,000 to 5,000 miles a month. I called myself a road warrior, Monday through Friday, home on the weekends. Okay. That was me. My husband is a state trooper here in the state of Kansas. And a good friend of mine just asked me to take a look at this. Okay. At this industry. And I took a look at it, you guys, and I'll be the first one to tell you when I first looked at it, I was probably a lot of like everybody is. Okay. I don't know a lot of people that are like, yes, I want to be a part of the NFL, the No Friends Left Club, or the Pyramid, or whatever it is. And so I was like, and this was one of my good friends, and I'm like, hey, I'll just buy some stuff from you, but I'm not getting involved in one of those things. Okay. That's how it was. Okay. And I'll never forget. And she said, Amy, I don't want this to affect our friendship, so write this down. She goes, I told her no. Our boys played Little League football together. And she said, Amy, she goes, I understand you're telling me no right now, but would you mind giving me an educated no? I was like, She's a college professor here at our university. And I was like, she got to put it back on me. And I'm like, you're right. I'm not giving her an educated no. So I was like, all right, come on over, with my full intentions of giving her an educated no. All right. She came over. She shared with me the entire opportunity. Okay. The products, the plan. And I immediately on the spot signed up on the spot, because this is what I saw, you guys. Number one, she had all this health transformation, yada, yada, yada. Okay. She was honestly like our friends that were just on. Okay. And I was a girl that was wanting to lose weight. I was overweight. I was stressed. I was drinking 3 Red Bulls a day, a pot of coffee. The Angus mushroom melt at McDonald's was my favorite meal. You guys, I'm telling you, but you know more than that. I was overweight and stressed, but we were in not a great place financially. Okay. And you guys, and when I came from business and marketing, and I looked at this comp plan of this company, and I'm like, listen, I don't care if this thing is pencils, if this does half of what you say it's going to do, you guys, this is going to be life-changing for our family. I saw the comp plan, and the idea of residual income always excited me. And so I saw the business side of it first, you guys. I'm going to be the first one to tell you. I'm very honest about it up front. I saw the business side of it first, because my friends, if I would have came trying to tell them, I was telling everybody we did have a noni product back then. I even called it Nani for a long time. They're like, if my friends would be like, Amy Simmons, you selling health and wellness? What? As you're drinking your Red Bull and you're like chomping on your Angus mushroom, I'm like, oh yeah, get these vitamins. They're going to do great. You guys, I was not trying to be the next like Dr. Ginger. Okay. I was just out there. I was excited about what the industry was. Okay. And, but you guys, I want to let you know where Amy and Summers were 8 years ago. Okay. All right. I don't know, but everybody, I was making 6 figures with my corporate job, you guys, but I'm going to be real raw and organic here. My family and my husband's family, we do not come from money. Okay. Has anybody ever robbed Peter to pay Paul? Is that how it goes? Okay. Has anybody ever been there? Anybody hate going to the mailbox? Anybody hate that? Okay. You have 4 kids. Anybody got 4 kids out there? Anybody seen college tuition right now? Anybody got credit card debt? That's Amy Summers, got credit card debt. Let me tell you how bad it really was, you guys. Okay. On the outside looking in, oh, everybody thought we had it all made, right? 6 figures. They're driving a Suburban. They've got this, you guys. I'm telling you right now, we had a Suburban. Yes, because we had a litter of kids. But I drove 3,000 to 5,000 miles a month. I had to put gas in this vehicle. I'm just going to tell you, because this is where we were 8 years ago. We had to put gas in my vehicle for me to travel Monday through Friday. We would literally I am like a professional clicker on the gas. Like, okay, all right, we can get $15 in the Suburban so we could fill my car for the week. That's where we were financially. Just, I want you to put that there. I don't know where you guys are at, but we don't come from the lifestyles of the rich and famous here. That's where we were. All right. But I saw opportunity. All right. And I was like, Sean, I'm doing this. And we hit the ground running, and we hit some levels pretty fast, you guys. Guess what? Amy Summers didn't know a thing about health and wellness. I come from, it was a binary, the company that I did come from. And I didn't know right leg, left leg. All I knew is I was excited. I love what Coach said. Figure it out. I just figured it out. I was like, I am just going to figure it out. So Andrew, I don't know if you want me to go on from there, but I decided to figure it out. Okay, you guys. And I share that story with you because I think so many people, because we're involved in health and wellness, they think that they've got to be Dr. Ginger. You guys, you don't have to know the clinical study on the skinny drops. Just go tell them, or we call them skinny drops on the Slender Eyes. Just go tell them that these things work. Share your story. Be a product of the product. Be Chris and Alina, okay, and just share your story. All right. And I was married to that company. So I'm gonna give you a timeout real quick, okay? Because I want you guys to know how exciting it is to be a part of RX real quick. Okay. So I was a part of that company. I was married to that company, best husband in the world. Okay. And I have never looked left. I have never looked right. I am not a shiny penny person. I don't do that stuff. I just don't. And if you do, that's fine, but I don't. Okay. I hit the top level in that company in 9 months. I sat on their board. I have my picture on the wall. I was able to retire from a corporate, from a 6-figure income. Okay. And my husband, in my mind, cheated on me. And I don't like cheaters. Okay. And I was hurt. I was crying. I had built a group. I had developed a program over there that in 2 years became the #1 selling program. I had 16,000 people in a group in 2 years. Blood, sweat, and tears. Went live in that group every night at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. I'm going to keep sharing this with you guys, and there's a reason why. Okay. I tried to hold on to something. I flew in there. I was trying to make it right. I was like, and my cheating husband kept telling me, we'll make it right. I promise you, here's flowers, here's this, here's that. Okay. And I almost quit this industry. I almost quit it. Built this program. I mean, retired. I'm got my picture on the boardroom. All my dreams have come true. Okay. But there's something about Amy Summers, and anybody that knows me, I do not lie. I tell the truth. I won't be a part of a company that, you guys, I have to be with people that are integral, that have character, and the vision has to stay the same. If I'm cashing checks and it's devil's money, I'm not taking it. And that's just me. That's me. That's my thing. Okay. And my husband saw me at the latter part of January last year. I had just got done doing my Facebook Live at 8 o'clock Central Standard Time. I was bawling like a baby, had just hit the end button. And my husband was watching his wife almost have a nervous breakdown. And he goes, Amy, what are we going to do? And I said, I'm going to quit. And he goes, oh, no, you're not. And I'm like, no, I'm just going to quit the industry. And I'll never forget, on Valentine's Day last year, I called, I said, take my picture down off the boardroom. I want to come off the wall. I want to come off the face of this program. And my husband, thank my husband, you guys. I thank my husband every single day. And he's a state trooper. And he goes, do you know a guy by the name of Rick Redford? I'm like, no, never heard of him. And he goes, have you ever heard of a company called RX? I'm like, no. I'm like, what, like a pharmaceutical company? Like what? Like you need to stay in your own lane, buddy. You need to stay in your own lane. He's like, Amy, I think you need to look at this company. I was like, I don't want to look at no other company. I'm done with networking. I'm done. He's like, Amy, I think you need to look at it. Well, there was a man that I can't say it because, well, I can say it, but it's a long story. But believe me, I ended up on a Zoom with Rick Redford. And for 6 months, I basically hit Rick with everything. Rick, I met every owner, Fred, Jeff Yates, Mark, Deanna. They saw this girl bawling, crying, mad. I think Fred was like, I don't know if we want her. Like, I don't know. Like, she's like, I'm not for sure if we want her. He's like, hey, and, but you guys, at the end of the day, what I want you to know is I would not be here. Amy Summers would not be here if this company's products, #1, weren't what they say they are. And you guys, I am telling you, I was married to this other company's products. And you guys, I'm going to tell you, these products are absolutely amazing. Get them in your body. They work. Okay. But the biggest thing for me, #1, was culture. I had to be a part of a company that represented culture, a positive atmosphere, and that the owners of this company had the people in mind first. You guys, I don't care what company is out there, whether it's a networking company, whether it's a traditional company, whether it's your dentist, whether it's your mechanic. Why are some people more successful than others? It's because they have people in their people first. If you're in business to make money, you will ultimately fail. But if you're in business to help people succeed, you will ultimately succeed. I promise you that. I promise you that. And so I will never forget, made the biggest jump of my life. And you guys, you know why it was so scary? Because I don't lie. And a lot of people know that about me. And I had like this weight on my shoulder. Like I knew people would be like, what is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing? Okay. And I wanted to be sure that those people, not Sean and Amy Summers, no. You, 134 of you, all those people that we brought over, that they would win, that they would always be taken care of, that the culture, that these owners, that the leadership, They would always be taken care of, number one. I would never have to go through a divorce again, neither would they. That they would put these products in their body and that they would work and that they would win financially if that's what they chose to do. You guys, because especially in this day and age, if somebody tells me, you guys, I don't really care about making money. Well, great. Oh, okay, that's fine. If you don't care about making money, then that's fine. You guys, I am it is the envy of money that is the sin. You know, if you're like, oh, look at me and how awesome and rich I am, you know, that's what I think is the sin. But if you are serving others and giving back and like, what can we do? And we're paying off credit card debt and we're tithing and we're doing whatever, you guys, that's what makes it incredible. And you know what? In the last 90 days, I've only been here 90 days. And I was actually interviewed for this podcast and somebody was like, well, what's like your biggest success moments? I'm like, watching everybody win, watching over 300 rank advancements, watching people get a check, watching Tammy Cauldron lose weight and hit senior supervisor, like watching people win is my biggest, like, it gets me going. It gets me fired up every single morning. I could give two craps that I am CEO or whatever it is. Guys, it's not about the title behind my name. That doesn't mean anything. But can I share something with you? Can I share something with you guys? Because Andrea asked me to share this with you. Okay, so I did this training called the ladder training at the event. Okay. And you guys, I am going to be the first one to tell you that there is going to be adversity that comes your way. I promise you that. The one thing I can sit here telling you with 100% certainty is that you are going to face adversity. And I think it was Brent, was it Brent that you said, or I don't know, I just got off a call also with Aaron. It's right here. Most of it, really, it's right between your two ears is your adversity, okay? So let's back up. Let's go back to that first company, okay? Let's go back to this company. I mean, whatever it is, okay? And it's the ladder of success, okay? You guys, the ladder of success, I mean, there are so many times that people get on, they're like, oh, she's CEO and this person's doing this and this person's doing that. But nobody talks about like what they had to go through to get to that point. Nobody talks about all those adversities. And some people feel like they're on an island. Anybody have a negative family member out there? Anybody get a no, right? Anybody's mom tell you, oh, you're in a pyramid? Did your broke Uncle Joe tell you, oh my gosh, you're wasting all your money on that and he's broke? You know, how many times do we go through that adversity and it hurts? How many of you guys get hurt? I got hurt. When my dad told me this was a pyramid, it hurt me. My dad's name is Stan. My firstborn daughter's name is Stana. You guys, it hurt when my dad told me, you're crazy. You have a successful job. Your husband's a state trooper. You already live in a glass house and you're getting involved in one of those things. It hurt. But you guys, it's the ladder, okay? So if I had a ladder, and I actually tried to find a ladder for you guys, but my ladders were too big to fit in my office. But the ladder of success is a broken, old, raggedy ladder, okay? It really is. It's a broken ladder, okay? It's not a pretty, shiny ladder that you just went and bought at Home Depot. It's one that your great-grandpa had that's sitting in his barn. That's what we have, okay? And it has all these broken steps, okay? But you got to find your way around those broken steps to climb that ladder. So you got to go, why do you use a ladder? Because at the top of the ladder, you've got to have a vision, you guys. You guys, when you look at the networking industry, you guys, and this company especially, like if you're not fired up right now, you guys, I'm going to tell you what's going to be happening, what's happening right now. You believe me, get fired up. Everybody's going to want, you guys, I'm going to tell you, you talk to 10 people, what do we say? You get one yes. You're going to talk to 10 people here really soon. And I said you're going to get 10 yeses. Aaron says you get 9. I say you're going to get 10. Aaron thinks there's going to be 1% of people that don't do it. I'm like, nah, not with this new thing that's coming out. But I got a big vision. You guys, for me, for Amy Summers, and I want you to write this down. What is it? I want you to think right now, like, what is it? What is your vision? What is your purpose? What is your passion? Like, what is it? What is it? To me, it was not living in a big house. And it might be for you. I'm not judging anybody here. To me, it wasn't a brand new car. To me, it wasn't, new designer clothes. Okay. You guys, literally this shirt I'm wearing is like 4 years old. Okay. It's not that. It's this. Okay. You guys, Amy Summers, like my best job in life is being a mom. Okay. I loved it. I loved it. And I want to share this with you real fast because when I was growing up, okay, as a little girl, you know, people want to be a doctor, people want to be a teacher, whatever. My mom said, I went around with a briefcase saying, I'm going to be a boss. I'm going to be a boss. Okay. And then I wanted to be a motivational speaker. And I went to college and I majored in public relations and majored in communications, minored in public relations. My speech class, I got a D. And my dad said, you know, I don't think that this is probably the path for you. And anyways, I did not want to get married. I did not want to have kids. I wanted to go live in a big city in a big skyscraper. And the good Lord sent me first this man, and his name's Sean Summers, sent me this man. I was like, uh-oh, this screwed up my plan. And then he sent me this little guy right here, Landon. And I will never forget holding my firstborn son. I was like, this is the best job in the world. I never knew you could love something so much. Like my heartbeat was just, oh my gosh. I mean, I just held that little boy and I was like, how could I have never wanted to be a mom? And I held him and I watched my heartbeat outside. And then I'll never forget dropping him off. I had to go back to work after 6 weeks of maternity leave and dropping him off at daycare. And it killed me. I was like, all I wanted to do was stay at home with that baby boy. I wanted to be a stay-at-home mom. I wanted to be with him. I did not want nothing. And then I had Stana, and then I had Cameron, and I hated dropping them off. I did, and picking them up, and I was traveling, and I was working really hard, you guys, because I wanted to provide for them. I wanted to give them something that I didn't have growing up. Okay, I wanted to give them something more. Okay, and so Monday through Friday, and then I was home on the weekends, and then came a JJ at 35, and I was like, oh my gosh, Sean, here we're gonna have this baby at 35. I'm traveling, and networking came into my life. And I was like, I want something different for this one. This one, I'm not dropping her off at daycare. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna be at the Halloween party. I'm gonna be at the Valentine's Day party. I wanted to be that mom. And you guys, I put this on the top of my ladder. So you got to get something that grabs it. Even 8 years later, it still pulls that emotion out of me. I look at this picture. This picture was taken at the very first event where I drew my line in the sand. I was in this industry for 4 weeks or 4 months. Okay. So these guys are tiny, tiny, tiny little guys right here. This was 8 years ago. All right. And at that event, all right. And I got another thing, and I brought this up. Britt saw this on another Zoom I did. Okay. You guys, I want you to write it down right now. I want you to write down your passion, your vision, whatever it is. Look at what mine was written down, you guys. So at this event, this mini event, they said, because I didn't believe into this 4 months, and maybe that's where you guys are right now. Like, I didn't believe that this could pay off credit card debt. I didn't believe that this would bring me home from my job and that these checks would keep cashing. I didn't truly believe that we could put money away in college fund. I truly didn't believe. And then it was at this event where I saw people that they were up there and they were everyday people. Like, I thought people that made money in these things, like, lived on yachts. Like, this was people from Missouri. This was people from Kansas. I was like, well, oh my gosh, if they can do it, I can do it. These people are making millions of dollars in this industry. And I'm just looking at making it an extra $2,000 a month. That would have given our family breathing room. That's where my goal was. But in 4 months, I was at this event. And I wrote down, this is on a scratch piece. You guys can even see, like, I scratched it out. Like, look at that. It is scratched out. This was like on a torn off piece of paper. I wrote purpose. I wrote this out. family in quotes. I wrote down family. I want to give my 4 children a college education and Sean and I a secure retirement. I want to be able to walk away from my corporate job in 1 year, replace my income, and have the financial freedom to spend time with my family. My vision was to live a healthier life and earn a better living. I wrote that down, okay? But you know what? That's the first step, is writing it down, okay? And I put that on the top of the ladder. And Sean and I drove home 14 hours from Waco, Texas, and we put a plan together. We didn't just write it down. We didn't just say it. We said, we're going to go do this. We want this. All right. And then we got a calendar out. And you guys, I just met with my accountant. You guys, I still work on a Chief tablet. So this is my calendar. Okay. That's what works for me. Okay. And I said, I'm going to go do this. You guys, I was still working over 40 hours a week. My husband is a state trooper. Okay. I didn't decide just to quit my job. We didn't have that kind. Wasn't making that kind of money yet. All right. I would get up in the morning at 5 a.m., get ready for work. And me and Sean put this together. And I'm going to work and I'm going to drive and then I'm going to do meetings. You guys, I would literally drive 2 hours to my first appointment for work. In there, I would find appointments where I was ending, do appointments for the business I was in, and then drive home. I did it every night for 9 months. Every night. Now, that may not be you, but I had a big goal. Like, I believed I could be $1 million earner. I believed it. That can be me. I can walk away from this. But I knew it wasn't just going to happen overnight. Okay. And Sean, and so was there some sacrifice up front? Yes, you guys. Was that ladder hard to climb? Hell yes. You guys, that was hard to climb. Remember me wanting to be a mom? It hurt when I had to miss my kids' football game, Little League football game. Did I miss some Little League football games in the beginning? Was that sacrifice? Yes. Do I miss anything right now? No. Have I ever missed? I am the only parent sitting in the stands at football games. I look around and I'm like, where are all the other parents? They're out there working. Okay. Did I face some adversity? Did I have a no friends left club? No friends left club? Yep, sure did. Because the more successful I got or the more sacrifices. Oh, Amy, and my friends, the friends that I had. Oh yeah, Amy, did you know what? As they're drinking, you know what? I heard that she is out there working and Sean is out there and he is cooking at home and he is having to do all the laundry and he's having to do everything and she's doing this networking thing. Sister. Oh yeah. You guys, those were my friends. Those are my friends talking about him behind my back. And then my friends would call me back. Oh yeah. You know what Danielle said about you the other night? Oh yeah. You guys. And then it was people telling me no. And then going to Christmas and people like, oh, what supplements are you taking today? What are you doing taking oh my gosh, that tastes like crap, because Noni does not taste very good. I mean, people were making fun of us. There was adversities. There were things going on. Did I let that affect me? No. You guys, I was laser locked. Do you know when you get laser locked, there is nothing that can, because my belief system was so strong that there was nothing, no negativity that was going to keep me from making sure that my husband, Landon, Stana, Cameron, and Jayla and myself, you guys, that it was our 4 walls. It was our vision. It was our purpose. Nothing was going to keep me off of that. And I knew some temporary sacrifices and some hard work up front was going to get me to that goal. So you guys, you write it down. You guys, you know what you have right here? You've got Brent, you've got Andrea, you guys have the best, these people pick up the phone and call, and they're putting on these events. You have the best leadership to plug into. All you got to do is get a big vision, get a ladder, forget the distractions, you guys, because I guarantee you they're going to come. I guarantee it. You guys, it's just got to be, that bark, instead of letting that bark be, rawr, 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 just like, rawr, rawr, rawr. You just got to get it out. No distractions, and go help people find wins. If there's one thing that I'll say, when people ask, how did you grow so fast in the previous company and this one? Okay. The one thing that I mastered was the power of duplication. You guys, I am telling you, if I enroll somebody, and I don't care if they're a product user, business builder, you guys, follow through and follow up. Okay, if you got a product user, great, ask them how they're doing. But if you got somebody that raised their hand and said, you know what, I've got a dream. You guys, I'm going to tell you, go help them get 4. Go help them get to gold. You guys, that's all you got to do. You don't have to have the whole, you guys, when I came over here, I did not understand this comp plan. I did not understand it. I knew got some of the basics, but I'm like, I just got to get people, I got to get to gold, and I got to help people get to gold and ultimate. Guys, that's it. Duplicate that. This is monkey see, monkey do. If you can get a big vision, big passion, get something, stay away from the distractions, and create massive duplication in your team, you're going to win. And with what we're also going to get ready to launch, it's going to happen. But you guys, you got to go help people get wins in their life. That's the biggest thing. You bring somebody in, you guys, you may have somebody on your team right now. Have you helped them get to gold? Okay, now you can't push, pull, or drag people, but if they're raising their hand, go help them get to gold. So I'm going to leave you with this. Figure it out. That I actually wrote that down. I'm like, figure it out, people. Just figure it out. But I left people with this at the event, and I want to leave it because you guys, I wrote it down and it stays in this journal. Okay. All right. Do not be afraid to fail. Most people say they want to be successful, but they don't want to but they don't want it as bad as they want to party, sleep, and watch TV. I want you to make the decision to never quit. I want you to make that decision right now to never quit. Don't let someone else dictate your future. You have been faced with the greatest challenge of your lifetime. You have been knocked down time again, but you rise back up every time you are knocked down to the ground. You push forward when others would have given up. You refuse to quit. The obstacles only strengthen your resolve. The struggles build your character and shape your legacy, your dash. With each failure that you are that much closer to your inevitable victory. You will make the impossible possible. This is your defining moment. Be determined, be focused, be relentless, be intentional, be decisive, be driven, be unstoppable, be thankful, be in this moment. This is your life. This is your life. Live it with your passion, live it with your purpose, and live it with your dreams. Figure it out. Just figure it out. So Brent and Andrea, you guys have the most awesome, you guys, I'm telling you, plug into these guys, plug into these people, you guys. Go make this thing happen for you and your family. And you're a part of the best team, like the best company ever. So thank you guys so much for letting me be on. Hopefully something helped inspire you guys tonight.
Amy, you are incredible. Absolutely incredible. I don't know how many people were crying, but I'll tell you, I was. Thank you so much for sharing your light and your vision and your energy and your words with all of us tonight. I'm going to shut up because I can't say a thing to add to that. Thank you so much. Forever grateful. A lot of lives were changed tonight because of you. So thank you for blessing us with that.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Amy, thank you so much. Andrew Rosser, thank you so much. I want to end tonight with this. Amy, let me say this. When I look around and you go, you know what? We're going to build the biggest network marketing company in town. I'll tell you why. Because when you start bringing people together that work with each other for just the common good, you know, just to go build the biggest building, I am so blessed. I know Andrea is too, to be partnered with people like you, Amy, and your leadership, your commitment, and your willingness for people. And I know tonight there's people on this Zoom that's going, I want an Amy. I want an Andrea. Like I want that person. You have those people. You have those people in your community. You have those people in your town. You have those people in your state that's sitting around every night down by their bed, praying for an opportunity like we got, praying for something to come into their life, praying for light at the end of the tunnel, hoping it's not a train, praying for something to come their way. And in pops you because you're brave enough to share. Maybe you don't know what to share, but you're just enthusiastic about where we're going and you just open your mouth. You can't say the wrong thing to the right person. And there's an Amy out there that's praying for you to come in and share what you got. And how do you know they're an Amy? You're going to find out that they're willable, they're willing, they're coachable, and they're hungry for a change. Amy said it. They have a dream. When you have somebody that raises their hand and says, I got a dream. I want to help my kid. I want to help my family. I don't want to go back to that job because it's taking me away, like Andrea Rosser said, from my kids. When you find that person, you lock on to them. You know the color of their carpet. You know their dogs. You know their kids. And ultimately, you're going to help them go gold. You're going to help them get 4 people. And then duplicate that action to the next person that raises their hand, that has that dream, that's willing, that's coachable, and that's hungry. Your team's going to grow exponentially. And what you were worried about with income is just going to be a byproduct for the lives you impact. I want to leave you with that tonight. And I want to tell you this. You're with the right company, at the right time, at the right place. And everything that we got for you in the month of November, leading into December, you will see a company that soars in 2021 that creates exponential growth across the board for all kinds of people all over the world. You're going to see a company that's going to grow into several $billion in 2021. You're going to see a company that unleashes a new way to do business. By the way, I've seen some of it, that is going to blow your mind. Never been done in our industry, bar none. You're going to see a company that people are going to run to. And how do you get your umbrella up? Open big, share with enthusiasm, with desire, and with intention, and watch what happens. 2021 is going to be a phenomenal year for so many of you. Could not be more excited. So here's my call to action tonight. You got things to do to get registered for November. We said it at the first of the call. Here's what you got to do. You got to say yes to the challenge. You got to be there. You got to be there for the 7-day recruiting challenge. You got to be there for the Destiny event. You got to say yes to the challenge. Then you got to shout it from the rooftops. You got to tell the world, even though you're scared, even though you don't know about everything, you got to tell it to the world, and then you will figure it out. Then just go figure it out. It's going to be amazing. And I'm so grateful to be a part of it with you. Again, Amy Summers, Andrea Rosser, it's a pleasure and a privilege to call you a friend and a partner. Thank you, and God bless. Have a great Sunday.